Toukiden Kiwami. Well, hey, anyway. This game is cool. This game is fucking cool.
After seeing that intro, I am 100% behind this game.
It's like, what if the people behind Dynasty Warriors tried to make a Monster Hunter game? This is fucking what they would do.
Monster Hunter by way of Musou. I like it.
So, we've already established that Monster Hunter is extremely my shit. You know what else is extremely my shit? Musou games.
Basically.
So let's play both at the same time.
I am behind this.
Alright, so
let's do it.
So Toukiden's really cool. Lots of different weapons. There, you know, like the weapon I'm using right now is a Nagi, which in this game is distinct from a spear. There's other stuff like long swords, dual swords, chain sickle, gauntlets, clubs. You know, there's a lot of stuff. You can fucking get the Tanegashima rifle. You can
what?
Use a bow. Yeah, like it was an actual gun in history, but like, you know, the gun in Metal Gear Solid 4 that you'd shoot people with it and it would cause a tornado.
For the sake of argument, yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's that.
I gathered.
Like I said, it's the actual. There was an actual gun called a Tanegashima in history. It's just a musket.
Fair enough. But I mean, if you have the choice of picking a glaive weapon, you need to pick a glaive.
Look at that map. Look at that map.
I don't see a map.
It was on the side there. There was only 2 areas, so I didn't forgive you. You didn't see it.
I was looking at the giant gong in front of the exit.
Well, let's fight this thing.
It's a griffin.
It's something, alright. Alright, so Nagi is the weapon I like using the most because it's basically like trying to play a platinum game, in that you do your best if you never get hit.
Very reactive.
Square button lets you swing around, do a basic combo. Triangle does a sort of like Russian attack where you just sort of like move forward a lot. If you hit things a lot, you enter a state called hyper skilled state. Also, hey, this is Awakening. You can see breakable parts on a monster.
That's pretty awesome. And it looked like they were differently colored.
Yeah, if a part is more damaged than other parts, it will gradually go from white to yellow to red.
Sweet.
Okay, so main thing to note, you can't actually capture monsters in this game.
They look like they're giant Onis, so I guess you really wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I mean, so many monsters come with more breakable parts than you would normally find in a Monster Hunter game. And that's how you primarily get your carbs or your drops. Is when you break a part off, it actually breaks the fuck off, and you have to purify it.
Does that like debuff the monsters in this game?
In some cases, it does.
Okay.
Generally though, a short period of time after the part is broken off, it will just reappear.
Like in that cutscene.
Yeah, kind of like in the intro cutscene. So Fugaku is my favorite character in the game. He's fucking punching stuff. See how that light of his is glowing red?
Yeah.
Like, the neat thing is you can fucking deliver like a red hot 100 at a thing, and fucking it'll heat up the part, and that part will take more damage from all of your allies' attacks.
That is awesome. I appreciate that they have a bunch of NPC followers for you to just kind of wander around.
Yeah, they're really neat. Like, I'm using what is probably the most optimal party for any given situation.
Okay, why is that?
Well, Nagi is a healer, and like most of her, like she's really like, just if you have her on aid, which I do, like the second you get too low, she'll focus on healing you instead. Some of her skills make it so that you can fucking just regenerate health really quick. Like you see, if you look up there, like I've got one active that's making me recover health with hit, but like I'm just regenerating
Holy
health by
shit.
standing still. Fugatu is really high damage and can take a beating like no one's business. And
Kinda like a tank.
and Ota just fucking, she can hit everywhere. And then obviously, you know, you as the player character are the literal best. Like, God, this game is really cool. It's very easy. And I mean, that's fine, you know.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Nothing wrong with the game being a little bit easier. I mean, this is the, yeah, this is like the ranked 5 missions I'm in right now. And you saw
Yeah,
it.
I saw that earlier.
Yeah, you saw it on the loading screen probably for a brief moment. I'm only like 20-something hours in.
Really?
So I mean, you can get pretty far. You're pretty quick. And what we're doing right now is, anytime you go near a part, if you hold R1, it'll bring up your items, but it'll also put a circle around you, and that circle is your stance of purification. And that's how you purify parts that you break off.
Do you know what I really appreciate just watching this right here? Is every time you get knocked back, you can like action roll into standing back up immediately. You just don't have to. You don't have to take it on the chin.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
I've seen other videos.
well, I mean, we'll probably never see it because that game is like impossible to really get running. But Monster Hunter Online lets you do that.
But we don't want to talk too much because this is a Toukiden video.
Yeah, it's touching video. But yeah, I mean, like, also a thing I love about this game is there are sometimes where the game just devolves into a shower of particle effects.
Yeah, because I couldn't begin to tell you what's going on right now, but it looks amazing.
Fucking, I played it, and half the time I can't tell you what the hell's going on.
I think you activated Moose Out mode.
Well, yeah, we had a team attack there, and like what it is like as you land attacks, you'll fill up that little blue meter next to everyone's names. And we actually filled up our weapon meter, so we did it more like a more personal one. But the team attacks and the weapon, like the weapon burst attacks, they are pretty much guaranteed to break a part off. And the team attack actually has the chance to break multiple parts if you hit with enough people.
Damn.
So I mean, like, it doesn't really show well on this monster because like it doesn't have the most breakable parts. But like if we hit like a different thing with that team attack, we could potentially break all of its parts at once. So we hit it.
That poor whatever the hell this thing is, and that happens. Did he just run over to the far corner?
Yeah, you just sort of.
away?
Well, I mean, monsters in this game don't really try to run away a whole lot. In fact, you'll see it in the next hunt. But once you encounter a large monster like this, it never leaves the area you find it in. Like generally, they'll just sort of stay in zone and try and kill you, which works to your advantage because you can leave once you find it, so you can just leave and heal up if things get too spicy.
Do the monsters heal up if you leave?
Not as far as I'm aware.
That's pretty good then.
Also, what the fuck is happening here? I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm gonna see like dust
I'm pretty
clouds
sure
and
I'm winning
particle
though. That's what
effects.
matters. Yeah, matter of fact, there
I'm
we
pretty
go.
sure you just won. Dust clouds, particle effects, and now there's a wall.
So yeah, I didn't mention it, but when you're in hyper skill state, which is the state you get by not taking damage and hitting a whole lot of times, one of the main effects is you can actually hit multiple times per swing. So what you want to do with the Naginata is you want to get in the hyper skilled state, you want to max it out, and then you want to start hitting the circle button as fast as you can, because that just is the fucking fuck shit up button that you press. Being that this is made by Omega Force, the button that you would normally use for a Muso attack, surprise, it's the one you use to fuck shit up.
Who would have thought?
Alright, so a lot like Monster Hunter, you get stuff after a mission. I don't know what most of it is, but I'm sure it will come in handy eventually. Also,
gorgeous hair ornament.
Also, you get Mitama, and Mitama determine what kind of items you bring.
Did the game just grade you?
No, actually, what I did is before I left out, To do this mission, I formed a secondary team, and they went and did a mission I've already beat.
Okay.
And so I got some rewards from that mission, as well as all the rewards I got from this one.
So it graded you on your other guy's mission.
It's basically saying, hey, they did this while doing this, but basically the higher the grade they get, the more stuff you get. It's pretty much a random chance. Now let's hunt this thing, I think.
Sky Shredder.
We'll take people who are not the most optimal, except for Nadi. She always comes with me.
We're going to fight the Sky Shredder and the Age of Grace.
Yeah, and we're gonna send Fugatu to slay a Viper Queen while we're at it.
In the Age of Honor?
Yor, I think it was. Alright, so praying at this shrine is sort of like eating food. It's not quite as delicious, but you know. And also, you didn't prioritize what kind of actions your teammates are going to take while you're doing a mission.
Looked like in the last one I saw you changing that up a couple times. Does that change it for everybody?
Yeah, and you can also set individual ones and little stuff. But hey, did you know that Beef States, like his cousin, can run at super speed?
I did not.
And he's so good at running at super speed that everyone else runs at super speed as well. You gotta be fit if you want to protect Fantasy Japan.
Running through the electric slaloms.
Alright, so
the Tsuchinoko.
Yeah, so we're trying to find the monster. This time we have, 9 areas, 10 areas. And
there are a lot of Tsuchinoko on this map.
Yeah. They have they're called for something really stupid. Like in game. I think they're called Drumble.
Drumble?
Drumble. Alright, so this thing's got a whole lot of breakable parts. Let's fuck it up.
Rumble sounds like the bad guy from a Ronald Dahl novel.
The Drumble.
And somebody is shooting this thing full of spikes.
Nadi has a whole bunch of stuff that didn't do that. Hayatori, I think, is the one putting the pink spikes on her, but Nadi can hit from practically anywhere in the zone.
Nagi is a certified sniper.
Nagi is probably hands down the best person to bring to any mission.
She's also your healer. That means I could make an Overwatch joke without
that would be the single best way to make the game harder is to just not bring Nagi with you. Because she's so fucking good at everything. It's like
coming soon to the LP subform, a challenge Toukiden LP where nobody uses Nagi.
I'm already doing one hunting action game. Let's save it for another time. Oh, frame rate. It wouldn't be an Omega Force game unless it was prone to frame rate dips.
Just a little bit.
I mean, if the game doesn't look flashy as all hell while running at 3 frames a second, can you really call it an Omega Force game?
No, you really can't. No. So what are these counters in the bottom right? Because I see 9, 9, 8.
Alright, so you know how I mentioned the Mitama earlier. When I go into the Stance of Communion, I can use items, or in this case skills. Every Mitama comes with recovery, so you have some way of healing yourself. The Mitama I'm using, I think, is an attack-based one, so I get skills that make it so that I do more critical hits, can heal myself by attacking enemies, and just generally do more damage. But other Mitama have different skills you can use. For example, if I was using a healing Mitama like the one Nadi's using, I would get a lot of the stuff she's using, and then it would just be like, well, now I don't need to bring Nadi because I am Nadi.
You would have the healing wave.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not too far in this game, but man, look at that armor. I'm wearing.
I can't see the armor.
Well, okay. When I did a chance, once the thing gets away from me, look at the armor.
It's like you wear prayer beads.
Yeah, sort of wearing like a cool priest outfit with horns. It's awesome. It's not hard to look cool in this game, like really quick.
That's what's most important in life, though. Looking cool while playing a video game.
And like you can get bonuses by wearing a full set of the same armor. But like largely, I just got the parry off. That's cool. But also, like you can fucking you can make yourself look cool in this game by mixing and matching or by wearing a full set. But yeah, like to maintain hyper still state, you can actually, if you hit square and X at the same time, you can do a parry, and if you do a parry, you take no damage, and you can instantly go into a combo from there.
Cool.
So you got that. If you hit if you hit and hold triangle, you jump into the air like this, and you take increased damage while in the air, but you can hit parts that you normally wouldn't be able to hit. And also, there's a lot of cool attacks you can do in the air that bring you back down to the ground and hit like a whole bunch of times. It's great. The Nadinata is like the coolest weapon in the game to me.
So you can jump up in the air and slide down the rail.
You can jump up in the air and then you'll be done, and that's kind of it. But yeah, no, like, you know, if this game is sort of, you know, perfect for, like, if you want to get into hunting action, like, it would be a great place to start. Like, you know, if you're concerned that Monster Hunter might be a little bit too much for you, you know, Toukiden might be a good place to pick up because it's not as fucking dense. Like, most of the time in these fucking hunts, I'm just hitting square and then I win. I don't understand how it happens, but it does.
It gets real flashy towards the middle, and then by the end you're done.
I press square and then I can't see what's happening on the screen for about 30 minutes and then I win. It's a lot like a Dynasty Warriors game in that respect.
Basically. The Pathfinder just littered with his broken off pieces now.
Yeah, and because I've got Naji set to H, you'll help me purify them. If you let them sit for too long, they will fade away.
Just hold my breath for that one, make sure you got it.
Yeah, the little purple meter above them, once it empties, that's when you get it.
Oh. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I don't know.
I spoiled the fact that we get loot in this game.
You spoiled a gameplay mechanic.
Oh no, I spoiled that thing that I was doing on screen in real time. But hey, whenever you go into Awakening, you see, not only can you see what parts are breakable, but you can also see how much health the monster has left.
Really?
Yeah, you may have noticed the little red bar.
No, but go ahead.
Well, you may not have noticed it because I'm kicking this thing's ass so fucking hard.
It's really hard to see what's going on besides just kind of a general view. So
normally when we do these commentary, you know, these commentary recordings, you know, we're recording off a little shitty 480p video that I rendered because it wouldn't take a million years for it to render out. Turns out maybe when I do Toukiden, I may have to render it at 720 so we can tell what the hell's going on.
I'm pretty sure 720 would not help matters any. It
You're
would
right.
just be prettier.
4K. I can't even do that.
4196 by 21.
But hey, we won, I guess. We did it somehow. I would assume it's because I hit square a whole lot. Okay, down point. But one thing I will like explicitly compare unfavorably to Monster Hunter. the gestures in this game fucking suck.
You know what I don't see?
There's no prance. What the fuck? How did you fuck up that bad?
God damn it. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, never mind.
Would
This
not
game.
play.
You know, I said this game is cool. This game fucking sucks.
Got the voice of anguish, whatever the hell that does.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I guess. Well, anyway, that's a little taste of Toukiden.